Hello Dragon fans, this is Tavia and this is my second video, the first one being a WoW figurine. So this is my collection, all of my McFarlane dragons. I have every single one of them, and I guess today we'll start with the Season 1 and commemorating my first one. This is the first one I ever got, is the Water Clan dragon, and there's not really much about them. I haven't really read up on the story, so, unfortunately I don't know back history, but being the writer and kind of illustrator that I am, I kind of made my own. I have a planet of my own that my husband and I have created, and I've just given myself all of the different dragon clans that they have, and this was the first one. They're made by Todd McFarlane, the one that does Spawn and all of that good stuff. Spawn, Halo, they do horror stuff and whatnot. The horror ones and sports, I think, too. The horror ones are what I usually see, which, I'm not too into that. I absolutely love the dragons. They've got an enormous amount of detail, and these things are not really posable. The tail does move, and the wings, I don't think these wings come off, but he comes off of his base, so the base is separate. Some of the joints, like his head, is movable, but it's not really posable as of such. The detail on the wings, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, in real, you can see each individual scale. You can see all of the detail on his face and everything. And the thing about this is these things are pretty sharp. All of the horns and spikes and stuff that he's got, all of his fins, are extremely sharp. It's a very sturdy figure. And again, I say it's not posable at all because, I've actually had where it looks posable. I've tried to tilt it and it's broken. So there's a couple of these pieces that I've had to super glue myself, but that's on other figures. The base is incredibly detailed. Looks like kind of an underwater scene. You got coral and there's a little wiggly kelp and whatnot. Obviously he's, 4 legs and everything. Not really much to say about him other than, again, they're not posable. These aren't toys. They're figurines, and that's the one thing that I love about them, is I've got all of them on my shelf, and they just look great. I just wish I had more shelf space to be able to display them all. But, overall, I really like this figure. Again, he was my first one, and I first saw him, and it was like, oh my gosh, I had to have it. Being the dragon nut I am, they're incredibly detailed. I love them to death. So again, this is the Water Clan dragon from Season 1, and I'll be doing the rest of the Season 1 later on. So that concludes this first dragon review by Tavia. Thank you all very much.